with sugar-filled pre-workouts. Get your game face on and experience true focus all day, every day. This isn't your usual performance pill. These nootropic capsules help you play harder, train better, and focus more. Working out at the gym? Boom. Game Face has you covered. Trying to carry your friends in game? You'll do a lot more than carry. With Game Face, you'll make the enemy rage quit. Need to finish that essay that's due in an hour? You'll wish you found Game Face sooner. A 14-hour car ride with the kids? Don't worry. Game Face will keep you alert the entire time. Try Game Face today and experience a whole new meaning of focus.
I'm on a set of Generation Iron, and I'm taking my new favorite supplement, Game Face. I used to take Alpha Brain, but it's twice as strong, and I'm a big nootropic guy, and I need it when I do films like this. So, like me, I think you should get your Game Face on. What the fuck is going on, man? How you guys doing? It's been a while, right? I know. We got a lot of shit going on over here. And welcome to Talking Smack, brought to you by Game Face. I know you guys don't want to hear it. I don't give a shit, though, okay? Because they sponsor us. And the best nootropic out there smokes Joe Rogan's on it fucking alpha fucking Ugats. Go read the ingredients to this shit. And we're getting really good fucking reviews on it. People are fucking telling me that they're giving it to people that are getting a little chagad, and it's helping them. So, if you need to focus, fuck that focus factor shit and the shit you see on TV. That's all bullshit. This shit's got mushroom extracts, fucking all kinds of really potent shit. And they support us here. Okay? I've told you this before. I know some of you guys don't like it. It's not a shameless plug. I don't get a fucking penny. They're not, this, you know, there's no promo codes if you fucking guys want to buy this shit. Okay, you go to GameFaceSupplements.com, or I think you can get it on fucking eBay. I think. I don't know. Whatever. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. I'm not sure. I think you might be able to get it on Amazon now, too. I don't know. But anyway, Game Face Supplements. Dude, I'm the worst fucking guy to have as a fucking Momo trying to push a product. I fucking don't know. But I really do take it, okay? This is an empty bottle because I took them. See? There's no shit in here. These are all empty. Those are all empty bottles. Oh, this, hey, listen. This fucking guy right here. This toilet paper. Right here, this guy right here, he needs to fucking take Game Face. Holy shit, right? Joe Biden, right next to his buddy right there. And up there's my buddy, Paul DeMayo. Right here is the shirt of all shirts. Okay, ask Joe Pietaro where to get one of those shirts right there. Look at that, it's beautiful. Of course, MuscleSport magazine. Look at that. We're going to put this right back. Look. Joe fucking Biden. Here we go. Okay, don't fall, Joe. Joe, don't fall. Put your Game Face on, Joe Biden. Put your Game Face on. Maybe then you won't fucking fall up a ladder when he fell up a ladder. Okay? Anyway, two fat bastards made this shit. Can't shame people for that anymore. But two of my friends made that shit. I can say that because they're my boys. They know it. They fuck around all the time. I'm fat, all right. But it's not made by supplement companies and all this shit. It's made by these guys who just want it because they're trying to fucking fight Alzheimer's, and this shit really works. 800 milligrams of lion's mane in one serving, and it's DMA, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. Anyway, all right, enough of that. Holy Christ, how you guys been, man? It's fucking, it's getting crazy over here. Hold on, let me get this board. I get a few stories to tell you. All right, we'll get a few stories in today. I think I'm going to talk about that shit. You know, we always got to talk. Dude, did you guys see that fight between Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier? Now listen, I love Dustin Poirier, and I really like Conor McGregor. Up until that fight. Dude, you don't talk about a guy's wife. That's fucking, you don't threaten a guy's life, and you don't talk about a guy's wife. Especially when you're the fucking bitch on the ground. Okay? And last time you submitted. You know, listen. Like one of the guys was saying at the pre-fight, You know, Conor McGregor has only won one fight since Barack Obama was president. Okay, that's how long it's been. And I like the guy. I think he brings a lot of fucking fun to watching the sport and everything like that. But now he's getting crazy because, see, you know what happens when a guy starts to sink? When a ship is starting to sink, you know what I mean? And you're not what you were. You start getting even more nastier, you know what I mean? And that shit was bad. You don't fucking talk about a guy's wife. But you know what was really great? Seeing Donald Trump fucking... seeing him fucking arrive, and all the people fucking chanting. I have friends over there. They said it was the most beautiful thing. They almost cried. I know some of you guys can't stand here and never. Oh, well, tough titty, right? There's a lot of people who fucking... They went crazy for Trump there. And they were chanting, USA, USA. Dude, let me tell you something. That fucking guy's killing the country. And the more he does it, the more it's fucking... All that we're unifying everybody. Yeah, right, yeah. You're unifying nobody, motherfucker. You're unifying nobody. I love it, though. Fucking Jorge Masvidal coming up there hugging fucking Donald Trump. That's his boy, you know what I mean? You gotta love that. I do. I fucking do. But I thought anyway, it was a really, really fucking beautiful thing. That kills me. I know it does. I know. Anyway, and the other thing, I know Joe Piotaro's really happy. Congratulations, Joe. First of all, his Mets are kicking ass. And Joe, oh, dude, it's the funniest fucking thing. One time I was watching a Met game. And all of a sudden they flash to the guys up in the booth. And then they see, like, you see all the beat reporters. And I saw Joe. I'm like, holy shit, this Joe. He's got his laptop open and shit. Oh, by the way, Mr. G's cookies. Look, George. Here we go. He gives a fucking... That's a sticker from his fucking cookies. Yeah, dude, how many times are we going to talk about the fucking fight? Every arc show. Jesus Christ, it's the same fucking thing. The fight. Anyway, we won't get into that. But, and I know you guys are thinking the same thing. You guys are on saying, oh, talk about something. I mean, the fight. But, and by the way, Mr. G makes the fucking, you gotta have, bro, he makes everything with isolized Dave's protein, but you gotta have his fucking goddamn peanut butter cups, man. Whew. They're unbelievable. They're better than Reese's. They really are. I'm not blowing steam. I'm not trying to sell his fucking thing, and you know, whatever. His fucking Reese's, his little cups there, them peanut butter cup, they're sick. And they're made with isolized fucking and the peanuts. But anyway, getting back. So Joe Piotaro's fucking really happy. Because not only are his Mets really doing well, okay, but the Italian soccer team won. Now, I gotta be honest with you. Soccer's not my sport. I don't like it. So, what are you gonna do? Joe loves the fucking, you know, I know that a lot of Italian Americans are going nuts. They were going crazy in Bensonhurst. They were going crazy in all of Brooklyn. You know, 18th Street there. They're fucking all nuts over there. All the Italians are going fucking crazy. And dude, let me tell you something. I dare you. I dare you to go to that part of Brooklyn. But Bensonhurst, any of those places. I dare you to go over there. Fucking fuck with the Italians over there, bro. I don't give a shit. I'd like to see BLM or Antifa show up there. They'll never make it. Listen, Joe Pietaro, I know you're watching. Of course you're watching. This is your video. Dude, let me tell you something. Black Lives Matter and fucking Antifa. I dare you. Go to fucking Bensonhurst, Canarsie. Go to fucking 18th Street there in Brooklyn. I dare you. You'll never make it out alive. Dude, it'd be like, you ever watch the fucking movie, you know, Bronx Tale, where the fucking bikers, they go in a bar, and they kind of fucking piss off, what's his name there, and he fucking locks the door, and he says, you know what? Now you're not leaving. Okay? That is exactly what would happen. Dude, you get them fucking savages, you know, all the little white kids that grew up and oh, I got a story to tell you about that. Oh, shit. About my daughter. Holy shit. I'll tell that in a minute. Bro. All the little Black Lives Matter savages and fucking Antifa savages, the little white kids. Oh, my God, you know, I went to preppy school and shit. You know, now they're fucking, you know, they come from rich neighborhoods and, you know, all that shit. And now they're Antifa, now they're Black Lives Matter. They'd never fucking make it out. You Italians from Brooklyn, God bless you. You know, same thing with some of the places in the Bronx too. Okay, I'm from more the shithole part of the Bronx. Okay, I wasn't from the real Italian neighborhoods. Maybe back in the 1950s it was real, but not no more. You know what I mean? But you know, there's Italian neighborhoods over there too. And I'm just saying because I'm Italian American. Okay, but I can tell you this: you go to where Joe's from over there, you're not gonna make it out. There would not be no. There would be nothing but they'd be gone. They'd disappear. They'd be all fucking piled up in a pile somewhere, with their heads bashed in. I'm telling you right now. And you fuck with them, forget about it. You'll never make it out of those. How come you never see them march in those kind of neighborhoods? Go down to fucking Brooklyn. Go right down 18th Street, right down there. You'll go to Bensonhurst, any of those places, and let me see who fucking. You never make it out. You won't. You won't make it out. Even the cops, they're not gonna stop it. The cops in New York, bro, they'd be like, hell, bro. You know, Joe Pietaro was detective sergeant, right? You know that. He'd be the first one. He'd sit back with his boys. They'd be eating popcorn like this. Fuck him up. Go ahead, get that one. He's running away. Yes, Joe. Joe, you know what I'm talking about. They'd never make it alive. I dare, if anybody here, if you're a Black Lives Matter sympathizer, okay, black people's lives matter, of course, but Black Lives Matter is a totally different thing. Okay, let's be honest. That's Black Lives Matter Incorporated. Show me one black dude or something that says, black family say, thanks to Black Lives Matter, I got this new home. They fixed my store that was rioted, with the damaged in the looting and the rioting. Ain't happening, because it doesn't happen. It's not true. Show me all them little white kids that are fucking doing that shit and fucking Antifa walking around with your little fucking helmets. The fucking Italian Americans from the Bronx or the Brooklyn, whatever, they'd bash those fucking helmets in. They wouldn't give a shit. Those helmets wouldn't stand up to an aluminum bat. And if it wasn't an aluminum bat, you'd get a fucking few knives in their fucking ribs and you get your ass kicked. Forget about it. And the cops won't do a fucking thing. I love it. I'm almost getting a hard on right now. Anyway. Don't give me that racist shit. There's a different story, bro. My kids are fucking. Their grandfather's black on the mother's side, so fuck you. All right. Well, I gotta tell you because I'm thinking about this shit. I gotta tell you a story about my daughter. All right, let's get busy. All right. Before I tell you the story about my daughter, I gotta tell you. You know, because I just thought of something else too. My brain, I can't stop thinking. You know, it's the game face. Put your game face on. Everybody should fucking take this shit if you want to focus. And it's not an energy pill. Okay, these are not energy capsules. You're not going to sit there and take it like a pre-workout and get, oh shit, I'm fucking flying. That's not happening, bro. That's caffeine-based shit. This is not caffeine-based shit. This fucking shit helps to rebuild the brain barrier. Check it out. Anyway, forget about that. That's why I'm like fucking amped. You know, because we were talking about to Joe, you know, we were going back and forth even on Twitter and everything about, you know, the Italian soccer team like I was talking about and everything. And how they were partying over there on 18th Street in Brooklyn. But, you know, we're talking about like Little Italy. Now, let me tell you something. Okay, Jimmy the Bull, Jimmy Pilecci and I, you know, we used to eat at Angelo's, okay, in Little Italy, which is no longer there. The girl from Angelo, I can't remember the girl's name, but she was actually a fitness girl. But, who used to own it? It was, you know, her father owned it. You know, none of these fucking people start their own business. They inherit shit from their parents and stuff. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, you know, so talking about it, some people like, they're partying in Little Italy. Dude, let me tell you something. Get the fuck out of here. Alright? Arthur Avenue, Bensonhurst, 18th Street, all those places. That's Little Italy. Dude, don't give me Arthur talking about the Bronx. Let me tell you something. Don't give me no fucking Little Italy in Manhattan where Jimmy the Bull and I used to go, okay? Because I'm not for nothing. I go to Umberto's a lot now. That's, you know, not the new place. I've always been going to Umberto's. But Angelo, I used to go with fucking Jimmy the Bull. Anyway, dude, let me tell you. They fucking, you go in there, the South Americans. You got Mexican, Guatemalan, Ecuador. They're the ones doing the cooking. Okay? It's not authentic Italian food. It's bullshit. You might as well open up a can of ragu and throw it on fucking, you know, some fucking, you know, what do you call it? Ranzoni, pasta, whatever the fuck. It's not the same. It's not the same. Okay? You go to authentic Italian food made by Italians, forget about it. You don't know. Come to my house. You know? Come to my house. Ask Jimmy the Bull about that. You know, he'll tell you. And if you want to know what Jimmy the Bull likes, the best bolognese sauce, which is, you know, he calls it bolognese sauce. To me, it's gravy. But when we talk about bolognese, I'll say bolognese sauce. I don't say bolognese gravy. I admit that. But to old Italian Americans, older guys like myself, because the parents came over on a boat and all that shit, they called it gravy because they didn't know how to translate the words. So it's an Italian American, like in New York, New Jersey, a lot of Italian Americans, they called it gravy, okay? I still call it gravy because that's the way it was taught to me. My grandmother would be like, eat the gravy, you know what I mean? But anyway, what the fuck was I just saying? Oh, you know, Jimmy the Bull likes bolognese. But the thing is that the fuck, we even go in the kitchen, him and I. And it's Spanish, bro. They don't even know what the fuck he's saying, you know what I mean? It's not against that. My girlfriend's Mexican, you know? Her mother's, we can't get her the fuck out of here. Her mother's a nice guy. Just kidding, she's not a guy. Although she could play part of a guy. She has a, you know, nice goatee going and everything. You know, she's cute though, the mother. She's, you know, 350 pounds at 5 foot fucking even and 4'11". Forget it. But anyway, so you know, that's not real authentic Italian food, guys. That's not the Little Italy's not authentic Italian food. Okay, you could go to Arthur Avenue, bro, in the Bronx. Forget about it over there. Oh. You know, the pizza's different, everything's different. It's not the same. Anyway, I just had to throw that in there. And again, I'm not a big soccer guy. I don't give a shit. I'm happy the Italian, you know, the Italians won, but I don't give two shits, really. You know, I don't sweat it. You know, because my father, you know, if he was alive, forget about it. Oh, you know, the Italians, all that shit. My father was really good friends. Used to do album covers for Jimmy Roselli. Okay, you know, you can see even in turn the back of the album, you'll see cover and art design, Paul Valentino, Val Art. That was for New York, this, you know, because that's where his office was. And my father was very good friends with Jimmy Roselli. They actually started the Italian American Christopher Columbus Club that's, you know, still around, you know, not the way they pulled the statue down. The old school Italians that beat the fucking shit out of him for doing that. You know, anything in Manhattan. Manhattan's not real fucking, you know. Oh, dude, Manhattan is savages right now. I gotta tell you the story about my daughter. Dude, you go to these fucking, you go to the streets now, and they got everybody because of this fucking COVID hoax, right? Dr. Fauci, the same fucking guy that wants 3-year-olds to wear masks. Dude, and if any of you fucking guys are fucking have children and you put a mask on your kid, get the fuck, don't watch my video no more. You're not even a momo. You're a fucko. You don't even deserve to be called a momo. You're a fucko. And if any of your friends are doing it, you tell them, you fucko, take the fucking mask off them. Don't let the kids wear masks. It's a fucking bullshit. The whole thing is bullshit. Okay? Trust me. Fauci's the same guy who back in like 1984 or 86, I can't remember, said that if you sat next to somebody who had AIDS, sat next to him, you could get AIDS. Because AIDS could be airborne. Dude. Forget about it. Let me tell you, I used to fuck prostitutes with fucking no teeth in their mouth and shit like that. I had all kinds. I used to go down to Hunts Point. They were filthy pigs. Filthy fucking pigs. I had this chick fucking give me a blowjob once. I had a rubber on. I didn't know. She stuck a rubber on. But thank God. Because I go down and I see all red. And she had no teeth in her fucking mouth. And I thought, oh my God, her gums were blue. But it was lipstick, she told me. I was like, oh my God, thank God. But, you know, you were young. I was young, you know. You're talking, I was 20 years old. We used to fuck around like that, me and my friends and everything. But, dude, they were all fucking filthy fucking pigs. Filthy fucking pigs. You know, the one girl fucking, I'm in the back seat getting a blowjob, and my friend's in the front seat. And this black chick sits up and fucking opens up the window and goes, this is spits my friend's load right out and fucking hits a car going by. It's fucking crazy times. But anyway, what the fuck did I bring that up for? Well, how am I on that shit? Wait, I don't remember. What the fuck was I saying? I need to put my game face back on. No. So, basically, you know, they're building these fucking restaurants in New York City. And they're building, like, you know, outdoor dining. You know what I mean? And it fucking, all of it, dude, you can't even walk on the streets anymore. You can't even drive. Go drive down in, like, Soho, down, towards, like, back towards the Little Italy. Go drive down Little Italy. Fuck that shit. I was just down here the other day. I'm driving down Mulberry Street. It's the Little Italy for you fucking non-New Yorkers. I drive down Mulberry Street. You can't even go. It's fucking, like, this wide. You could barely fit. I could drive a fucking Hyundai Elantra. I couldn't even fit my goddamn car through that fucking, through the street because everybody's building these goddamn outdoor dining things for this fucking COVID hoax. It's just fucking unbelievable. Just out of control. Out of control, man. This city. And then you got this fucking guy that they want to make, the new mayor, that it's Eric, whatever, Eric Adams, whatever, the fucking ex-cop who fucking, you know what I mean, hates white people, fucking, dude, it's just unbelievable. What a piece of shit. Racism is racism, bro. Okay? It don't matter what your race is. We're all equal. But when you hear somebody fucking putting down any other race, it's fucking wrong. And that piece of shit, too, is even when he was a cop, he used to bully other cops, It's not right, bro. It's not right. If they weren't the right color there, he'd bully him. Because he was, what, was he, a lieutenant? I don't know, I gotta ask Joe. I think he was a captain or whatever the fuck he was. It's not right. But he's another de Blasio anyway, so we're fucked. You know what I mean? New York is fucked. Fucking ridiculous. Defund the police. You don't need to defund the police. You need to refund the police. You need to give them funding back. This is the most stupidest fucking thing I ever heard. And if I was a cop, I'd be like, fuck it. Let the savages kill each other. Send them all to Brooklyn. Watch what happens. They'd be gone, bro. Be gone. Okay? Be gone. Trust me. I love it. Don't you like it? Come on, you guys. You guys don't know. You live in Cornstalk, USA, or you live in one of these Midwestern states, or fucking, you're out in another country, you know what I mean? I'm from New Zealand, or nothing bad about this. I'm just saying, Canada, fuck, wherever the fuck you're from. You have no clue what it's like. You come to New York, go to Brooklyn, go to the really tight things like Art Avenue and everything in the Bronx. Watch what happens. They won't make it out of here. They won't. I swear. I swear to God. I swear, Joe, you should make Joe Pietaro. Give me credit, though. Make a video and talk about that shit. Talk about what would happen where you grew up in Brooklyn. Talk about what happened in those neighborhoods. If Black Lives Matter and Antifa fucking march down here or try to fucking throw a fucking brick or break into some fucking, even a pizza parlor. Oh, God. I got an erection. Okay, let's talk about something else. What's going on is Gregg Valentino, and I made a deal with myself for the New Year's. I'm going to start eating good. So that's why I'm eating meatballs. All right? Because I'm also a New York Guinea, and I talk with my mouth full. Now, wait a minute. My girlfriend, she was eating this. She would put this shit on there. It's got her father's picture right there. But I can handle spice. But what I do to kick it up a notch is I'll take Game Face. GameFaceSupplements.com. Right there, bro. Buy 2, get 1 free. Nootropic Smart Drug. Put it right on the fucking meatball. Look at that. Okay? Right there. Gotta wash it down with a little root beer. Diet root beer. Anyway. You need to put your Game Face on. Whoa! That's a spicy meatball. Alright, so this is my little quick remind me of my daughter. I don't know why, but so my daughter's everybody, as you guys know, my daughter, does Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. She used to be she used to fight bare knuckle, and she was bad, bro. Bad bare knuckle. She fought this girl in the Bronx, and the girl had dreads, and the girl was bigger than my daughter, but my daughter's like a fucking tank, and the girl pulled like a Mike Tyson, bit her on the fucking cheek, and everybody jumps in the ring, to break this shit up now because this is a legit fight, But at the time, my daughter kicks her fucking legs out from, grabs the girl by the dreads like this and pulls her into her, and they go back onto the ground, And my daughter's got her by the dreads like this, and as everybody's piling on trying to rip them off, my daughter's got her by the dreads. Girl can't move her head, and my daughter has her arms up through, and so my daughter, so the girl can't move her arms. She can't, because my daughter's, I don't know, what's that move called? I don't remember the move, but she's got her arms through the girl's arms, so the girl can't move. So, and my daughter just starts headbutting her like this, and basically fucked her up, and they take the girl away on a stretcher. She broke her nose and everything. My daughter. That's the last time my daughter fought bare knuckle, because it's too much. It's too savagery, especially at the lower. My daughter was like, she never lost, but she was, she wasn't UFC or none of that shit, and the top bare knuckle fighter, But she also has a passion for jiu-jitsu. So she fucking anyway. So she's the other day. She's going to pick up my ex mother-in-law. Okay, the one I told you about. It was the gymnast. You know what I mean, for the fucking Hamburg circus. I told you guys about that. I did a video. Anyway, she's picking her up at the airport. She's got a bunch of her friends, a couple of her friends. I think like 2 or 3 of them. And they're going to the airport. And I believe, I'm not sure, guys. I can't, I think it was Newark Airport. Well, I don't think it was Kennedy or LaGuardia, which, here in New York. Which Newark is right. The Jersey, and it's the same. Jersey and New York, it's the same shit. And it's a little tiny little river that fucking separates. It's Jersey's New York. So, and Newark is just it's the same shit. So, she was in there, and as, I guess, in the airport, as they're driving around that fucking airport like this, to get to the parking, her and some guy on a motorcycle keeps like cutting them off, and my daughter's like beeping like fuck you, and all this shit, and the girls in the car, fuck you. So they pull into the parking lot, and the guy pulls in, and he comes over, and he fucking throws his helmet at my daughter's car and kicks the side of my daughter's car. Now my daughter's already out of the car with her friends. They're already out. They're already out of the car. They just got out. He pulled them and walked over. It was like, you fucking bitch, as they're there. So he's calling her name, and he fucking kicks, kicks the fucking, the side there. And my daughter jumps up with a knee into his fucking ribs and puts him on the ground, and then puts him in a headlock and like literally fucking choked him out. This is, I wasn't there. But, I know the story. My daughter doesn't even tell the story. Her friends tell me. And, chokes the guy out. Chokes him out. Just leaves him laying right there. That's it. They get up and they walk right into the fucking airport. And that's it. And when they got out, he wasn't there. But my daughter choked the fucking guy. I just thought that was funny, because that's the savagery, too, that goes on here in New York. Dude, the motorcycles, guys. The drive on one of the New York, like, don't go, you go on the fucking highways and shit, or down, even especially in Manhattan, the Bronx, forget about it, bro. You over there on 87 and Major Deegan 95, they drive those goddamn fucking motorcycles, the little rice burners, like that. You know what I mean? If they're in and out of traffic, they weave in and out, they fucking kick at cars and shit. Jimmy the Bull once had a fucking problem down in Florida. He was he was all drunk. I think he had his ex-girlfriend in the back of a moped. And the van was like fucking him, were going at it back and forth. And he started kicking the van. I think the guy got out and Jimmy threw him a beating. You know what I mean? You don't fuck with Jimmy the Bull, Or Gina the Bull, my daughter. Dude, let me tell you, she's fucking crazy. She scares me. You know what I mean? Now we're really close, My that's my baby. But, yeah, so she's, and she actually hasn't, she's a little bit injured right now, so she's got a little bit of shoulder injury. So she hasn't really been, been hitting, she hasn't been rolling on the mats. Plus, she works in Manhattan now, my daughter. She was a mechanic over here at a fucking Honda place. But now, for the past 2 months, she's been working in Manhattan, so, she's got all kinds of fucking crazy stories, even though she can fight, and she knows jiu-jitsu, and she Muay Thai, and fucking, and she can, with the knuckles, forget it. I still worry about her, because you gotta, Manhattan is savagery down here. Bro, you people... I notice some people live in New York. Every once in a while I get a guy, I live in New York, or I live in, Astoria or whatever. Yeah, but if you live there, bro, that's its own little, like, stories where a lot of Greeks live. My daughter's girlfriend lives in, his family's all from there and everything. But they're all fucking, they're all like, that's a community. People don't fight, even if you went down there. Black Lives Matter went down there. In certain Greek areas, you wouldn't get out of there. You know what I mean? And Antifa, it wouldn't get the fuck out. You would never get out alive. Okay, so when you live in an area like that's kind of protected, so when you say to me, oh shit, there's no savagery here, that's because of where you're living. But go down to fucking Midtown Manhattan or other spots. It's fucking savagery, bro. I know. Look what happened with me when I got out of the fucking hospital. You know, Mount Sinai Hospital, I got the cancer fucking surgery. 5 days in the hospital, bleeding out my neck and down my throat and shit. And his fucking savages, you know, stopped the car, my daughter's car. I told you, he jumped on the fucking car. You know, my daughter wanted to get out. I told her, fucking, don't, what are you, crazy? I can't help you. I'm fucking dying over here, you know what I mean? I'm all fucking stitched and everything from here, my Adam's apple to behind my knee, my ear. You know, they all came out. Fucking, the only thing that saved us was the other car. I already told you the story, but some of you probably don't know what that. You know, we got out, get out of the hospital, go down a few blocks, you know, past Mount Sinai over there on the west side, you know, not the west side, Jesus Christ, the east side. You over there fucking, you know, and you go a couple blocks and all these fucking kids come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? They're not kids, you know, like 20-year-olds, that's kids. They come out and they're fucking jumping on the cars and shit to stop in the traffic. And they actually, guy with a bicycle came up to my daughter's car and jumped on the front of my daughter's car, you know what I mean? And my daughter goes to get out, and I'm like, and there's 1,000 of them, you know what I mean? Like ants on a sugar cube. I already told this story. But what happened was, I told her, don't you fucking move. The car next to her, or the car next to that one, started moving, and they all were like, oh, and they all started going on top of that car and go crazy, which left us a little bit of an open lane, and I told her, floor it, fuck the red light, and she went right to it. So, when you guys say to me that I live in New York and I'm not, get the fuck out of here. I don't care where you live in a different, there's neighborhoods where nobody's gonna fuck with them. Okay? Okay? Certain neighborhoods in the Bronx, you know, what is that? The Italian neighborhoods, the Greek neighborhoods, all that shit. Nobody's gonna look at it. What about Brighton Beach? The Russian neighborhoods. You think the fucking Antifa Black Lives Matter march down there in fucking Brighton Beach? Howard Beach and fucking forget it. You get killed, bro. You'll never get out. They'd never get out of alive. You'd see 1,000 of them marching in there with their helmets, and all of a sudden you'd see helmets and shit laying on the street. You wouldn't fight. They'd be fucking crushed heads and shit. You'd never get out of there. So when you guys tell me I'm from New York, I live in the Bronx, and we don't have no problem. I live in Astoria or whatever. That's because where you live. Go to fucking Manhattan. It's fucking savages, bro. I can't stand fucking going in Manhattan anymore, man. I go to too much. I get fucking nervous, you know. I need Joe with me. He's got the... You know. Anyway. Alright. Next. So anyway, I'll give you a little story here. Back in the day, maybe 1990, oh my God. I'd say maybe it was 95, somewhere around there, 94, 95, latest 96. You know, my boy, you know, one of the guys I dealt with, okay, I gotta watch, I don't want to say his name. He's not from this country anyway. He's a Polish guy. So let's call him Mr. Poland, okay? He's a Polish guy. He's a bad motherfucker. He was actually in the Olympics, alright? He was an Olympic judo champion. I don't know if he won the gold or not. He was in the Olympics twice. He did some sort of, not gymnastics, what the hell do they call that shit? Oh God. We do all this, like, guy steps on your shoulder, guy steps on another shoulder. I don't know what the hell, whatever. But he did judo and everything like that too, so. He's a bad dude. Bad fucking dude. But that has nothing to do with the story. Anyway, I don't know why I even fucking bother telling you this shit. I don't want to give away who he is. You don't know him. But, you know, it's just people that watch this know what I'm talking about. Okay. So one time, you know, we were meeting at a deli. And I don't know what made me think about this. I just thought about this story the other day. We met at this deli in New York City, in Manhattan. And, you know, in the deli, there was tables and chairs so you could sit and eat. And this was at night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We're over there. And the next thing you know, it was, as a matter of fact, my picture's on the wall. I could give it a deli. You want to know the deli? It's Sarge's Deli. It's on 3rd Avenue in New York City. What's it, on 3rd Avenue and maybe like 30... oh fuck, 20-something, 30-something street. I forget. I just know by I just go there. I still go there every once in a while. Sorry, where the fuck is that now? Is it 28th or 30th or 31st, 32nd, somewhere? 30th. You just Google Sarge's Deli. It's in there. You go there, and by the fucking, if you go in there, by the way, and you go now, this is now more, maybe 10 years ago they put it up. My picture's on the wall, celebrities, my picture over there, because they like me, and, because I was a bodybuilder, whatever, who gives a shit. But I'm also on the wall at Joe's Pizza, right next to Leonardo DiCaprio, which is off 6th Street in Manhattan, too. But, so we go in there, we're eating, and, these fucking cops come in there. Undercover cops, you know what I mean? I think it's like, they do the fucking, the street task force there. I think that's what it was. I don't know what the hell they were doing. We're eating, and, I felt like they kept looking at us, in mirror. Whoop, I almost said his name. I gotta cut that out. I just said his name. Anyway, so Mr. Poland's looking, he's like, we'll go to get out of here, so that sounded kind of Russian. Anyway, we get in his car, which is, he drove an SUV, and next thing you know, those cops, they leave the deli, and we're driving around, him and I, and we're talking, and about 5 minutes later, they pull us over. Same guys pull us over. And they go, hey, you're the guys from the deli. Like, yeah, okay, like you didn't know. They would say that to us. Oh, you're the guys from the deli. Do you mind if we go through your car? So we're like, well, yeah, we mind, but, my boy, Mr. Poland's like, Ma, go ahead. You want to go through the car? Go through the car. But he says with Polish accent. So they go through the car, and he had, because he had the ampules of Prima Bolin and Winstrol. Ampules. The little glass, he would crack the top, right? So he had that, and, they actually found him, and they were in oatmeal boxes. And the fucking stupid bastards go, what the fuck you got oatmeal boxes? Yeah, what do you have perfume samples in oatmeal boxes? They thought, and I'm going to tell you something, bro. He had fucking couple $1,000 worth. There was a lot of ampules there. You could hear them clinking. You know what I mean? So, he knew that they weren't going to know what the fuck they were. I don't know why he said yes, but he did. It was his truck, and his SUV. They say yes, so they got in there, and they found them. But the thing is, they were fucking ampules, and they thought they were fucking perfume. How fucking stupid were they? Never did they, because they had all, like, writing from, like Poland, or I don't know if they were Polish or Russian, and, they didn't have American writing on it, but, they'd hold them up, and you see, like, the little oil in there. The greatest thing is, though, the Winstrol ones, because the Winstrols were white, and, they were little tiny, little more jug-like, instead of, like, and they thought they were fucking perfume samples. So they let us go. But I was sitting there shitting my pants. I said, why'd you let him fucking look at that? He goes, I don't know, but I just knew that they weren't going to fucking know what the fuck it was. And I figured if we said no, they were going to make a big thing about it and possibly, try to give me, trouble and impound my car or whatever. I think they thought they were going to find, like, weed, you know what I mean? Or maybe ecstasy or something like that. But it was fucking Winnie and fucking Prima Bolin ampules. And they thought perfume. Pfft, how stupid. They let us go. So, but I knew that those motherfuckers, the way they were looking at us in that deli, I knew. Because they used to have the street, what do they call them? Anti-crime, whatever, street task force. Listen, they're doing their job. I know what they're doing. But, we had to do what we had to do, too, which reminds me, another one of my boys, I'm not going to say his name either, but let's just say, a very famous bodybuilder who's one of my best friends, okay, it was his boy, and he's my boy, too, sort of mutual boy, he's actually from the Bronx, but, anyway, he was fucking, we were all supposed to meet up. We used to meet up, at this, upper Manhattan, it's the diner called the Land and Sea Diner, right there where Stella Doros is. Some of you guys know where I'm talking about. It's right over the water, though. You gotta go over the water. It's on the Manhattan side, not the Bronx side. So, anyway, we used to go there. And we used to go in a parking lot across the street. We'd make, little drug deal things there, with the fucking steroids, steroids and shit. And again, you're talking again. This is maybe, I don't know, long time ago, 92, maybe, yeah, long time ago. Christ, it's almost 30 years now, right? Wait, what year is this? This is, yeah, right? It beat almost 30 years ago. Anyway, so, the fucking, my boy comes in there, comes tearing in there, and he was upset because the NYPD guys, the task, I think these were actually fucking, it wasn't a task force, it was they were uniform cops. They actually two guys pulled my friends over, my friend over. In the trunk, he had bricks of steroids testosterone, and I'm going to be honest with you, it was probably about $10,000 worth. And the cops fucking opened up his trunk, fucking took everything out, and told him, okay, now get out of here. How about that? That's a fucking true story. Bro, imagine that. Now, how did they know? I don't know. I think he was set up, because they pulled him out of the car. Because he was driving erratic, you know what I mean? He's a fucking Momo, bro. You have no idea. Oh, I wish you could if my friend here, who you all know, I mean, Bill, trust me, he can't be a bodybuilder, one of the best ever. If he was here, he'd say, holy shit, you're right, fucking, dude, he's a Momo. Real fucking, the definition of Momo. You got shit like that in your car, and you're driving around like a fucking maniac, going through red lights, not stopping. So they pulled him over, they pulled him out of the car, because he's a smart ass and shit. And, they were going to lock him up, for erratic driving. And they'd fucking open up his trunk and see fucking all this shit. They take it out and tell him to get out. Anyway, those were the days, huh? Fucking 90s. So you probably had some jacked NYPD guys back then. But, hey, listen. It's the survival of the fittest, right? You got to do what you got to do. Anyway. What's going on? It's Gregg Valentino. Sometimes I don't always eat right. Okay? There's good mozzarella stick. But I always put my game face on. A nootropic, smart drug, the best out there. Buy 2 bottles, get 1 free. Okay, I'm here with the big cheese right here. And listen, I don't recommend, here's the game face. I don't recommend dipping it in the gravy like that, see? Like a mozzarella stick. But it helps bring it down a little bit. So put your game face on, stop fucking around, buy 2 bottles, you get 1 free. And the price is better than anybody. Nootropic, smart drug, game face, supplements.com. And start eating a little bit better. So anyway, guys, that's it. I don't have a lot this week. We'll do more. I'll get more stories. These aren't the greatest stories. I know. It's just sperm in a moment, you know what I mean? I'm thinking of shit, and I'm like, I better do a video, because I'm behind, and I got so much shit, and I got so much other shit fucking hammering me over here, But thank God, I can concentrate. Not a pre-workout, you fucking Momo's telling me. Well, does it make you fly? No! Relax. You gotta take it. After a while, you're gonna notice I feel better, I'm a lot better, things are happening. You know what I mean? It's feeling of well-being, and it rebuilds the brain barrier. Anyway, I'm not simmered down. I'm not pumping it. I don't give a shit. Don't buy it. Whatever. Who cares? I gotta, they're promoting us, and I take it, and it works, and they're my boys. There you go. If you don't like that, I show loyalty. I'm not like these other fucking, momos. So listen. Bodybuilding right now is a little fucking crazy, you know what I mean? I talk to a lot of guys. Everybody today is super jacked. Everybody. Some of these guys, who was it? There was one of these big fucking guys like this. Plumbo or something. 5 years ago, he was just an average guy. Now he's fucking walking around here like, I'm jacked here. You know what I mean? Dude, I don't give a shit. You're gonna... It's no longer. It's not the sport I fell in love with anymore. It's like baseball. You watch baseball. Oh, can't pitch. Got to pitch to 3 pitchers. You can't fucking. You can't. Got to pitch to 3 batters, right? You can't. If it's just. Can't bring in a lefty specialist. Double headers are now 7 innings and not 9 innings. Start off with a man on second base after 9 innings. Get the fuck out. What are you doing to my fucking game, man? What are you doing in my game? Checking fucking fingers for substances. Give me a break. That shit's been going on since fucking baseball started. That's what they do. It's normal. Everybody does it. Why you fuck with the game? I just think it's the same thing with bodybuilding. If I was the fucking IFBB, I'd start taking all these fucking guys that are ridiculous, look like fucking, rip out your neck and shit down the hole. Meanwhile, they can't breathe. They do a most muscular and they're like, and then you get these fucking guys on the internet. Oh my God, they would kick any MMA guy's ass. Bullshit. A skinny Jorge Masvidal or a skinny fucking Conor McGregor or fucking any of those guys would fuck those guys in the ass, those big fucking bodybuilders. We'd be like spanking them. They can't last fucking 20 seconds. Anyway, I don't know. I lost my fucking, Dave. I talked to Dave. I even say, Dave, you really fucking fine, Here we go, Ed Beckley from Buckeye Classic, the winner. And I'm like, who? Who the fuck is this guy? Who are these people? And every girl, I'm a bikini champion. I'm like a model and all. Get out of here with all that shit. So that's why. I know I sound like a grumpy fucking old man, but, it's not the sport I fell in love with. So, I don't give 2 shits anymore, I know the Olympia's coming in, a fucking month and a half or whatever. Isn't it coming in September? Or when the fuck is the Olympia? I don't know when it is. I don't give 2 shits. I don't give 2 shits. So, there you go. Sorry if that bothers you. Sorry if I don't want to follow you anymore, Valentino, because you don't want to talk about the big muscles and all that shit. Hey, I could give 2 shits, I love watching shit like, dude, I love the fucking Jake Paul and his brother fucking, some of you guys may not like that, but I think it's fucking great. Logan Paul, I love those fucking guys. And you know what? They back up everything they say. So far, they fucking haven't been wrong. I love it. I fucking love that shit. And I'm hoping that, I'm just rambling, bro. Just rambling. That's why they call me the Rambling Freak, right? Remember the Rambling Freak? Best column ever in muscular development. You know it too. You fucking old school guys that read that shit. You young guys today, you don't know. Hey, Valentino, you're a synthol guy. I saw it on the internet. No, I'm not. You fucking have no fucking clue. You have no clue. The Rambling Freak, bro. Anyway, I love the Jake Paul and the fucking Logan Paul. I love the fact that I hope which one's fighting Jake Paul? Ooh, he kills Tyron. I don't like Tyron Woodley. I hate that fucking cocksucker. He's the one throwing racist shit around and all that stuff. White people, white privilege and hereditary racist. And, the fuck out of here. Let me tell you something. Tired of that shit. Got the President of the United States saying that white people are inherently racist. Well, then you're a racist because you're fucking white. So if you really fucking want to step down and let somebody, a person of color like Kamala Harris, take over, which we do not want. But if you're going to point the finger, right here, okay? No, right here, hold on. Right here. Right here. Trump, baby. Forget about Pence. That's a cocksucker. Trump. That's right. I had this on my phone. I had 2 of them. One blew away. I was pissed. Now I got a big banner. Yeah, I know some of you guys don't like it. Oh, well. Freedom of speech, bro. That's the fucking problem in this country. No more freedom of speech. I know Joe Pietaro just got a hard on seeing that shit, watching this video. Alright, enough bullshit. I'm totally rambling on today. Totally. I'm all over the place, I know. But listen, that's what I do. And it's like 3 in the morning. I should actually win an Oscar for this. Where my girlfriend finds this shit. And the Oscar goes to Gregg Valentino for best fucking Momo. Biggest fucking Momo. Look at this shit. Let's watch a bodybuilding show and talk about bodybuilding all day. Let's talk about big muscles. Oh, did you see that guy? The one there near pro, he's got big muscles. Not I. I got the Emmy right here. Not the Emmy, the Oscar. Does she have any Emmys here? She's fucking, my girlfriend's crazy. If you saw this fucking room, because she sells all this shit. The fuck is this? Look. Wait a minute, hold on. If I could do a show, you guys would be like, oh my God, that's the greatest show I ever saw. You guys would love all this shit. She's got like fucking incense here. Hold on. What the fuck is this thing? Oh shit. The wing broke off. She's got a little wing on. Wait, hold on. Incense. Fucking, no, she doesn't sell that. She likes to smell that shit. That shit she smells. But she's got all this like fucking, what the fuck is that? The fuck is that? Look, the wing broke off. It's right here. She gotta put that back on. The wing. Wait, where is it? Like that shit. See, my girlfriend's got all this shit. She fucking crazy. She finds this shit and she sells it. Dude, let me tell you something. She's fucking, she could sell your mother's ass. Trust me. Back to your mother, you know? Anyway, there's so much shit here. I could go crazy. Dude, you remember this shit? Look, who remembers this stuff? Look. Remember Epo Blast? Dude, who gave me it? Rodney Roller gave me this shit. Dude, this shit fucking... It was like retarded. It had like ephedrine, I think, in it and shit. I love shit like that. I got so much shit here. I should do a show just on the shit that's here. You know? You have no idea. I got a lot of shit here. I got a lot of fucking shit here. I can't go pulling it all out. I'll get my ass kicked by her. You know what I mean? She's got all these trophies and shit. She sells everything. Again, she'd sell your mother's ass back to your mother. And she'd buy it too. Anyway, she's not selling. Hey, she's not selling. This is just for, in case you guys are worried. These were given to me. This, we're not selling no fucking Trump shit here. These are mine. She touches this, that's sacrilege. Oh, and a few guys are asking me when I do the muscle, whatever you call it there, the fucking old school training, Liz fucking knocking his shit over. Anyway, come on! A few guys are asking me, like, with the old school training, like, you're saying, don't let her sell those muscle magazines. She, you know, no way. Dude, not anything from the 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, you know, she's not touching. You know, I got other ones, you know, like the ones I work for. You know, like, you know, all the other ones, they're up there. I don't want to get up, I'm all fucking sweaty and shit. You know, the other stuff she's selling. And she sells like old shit, like look at this. What the fuck is this? Making monsters out of mortals. You know what I mean? Like this is what Terry Keys and all them fucking guys. This is some old juice shit, old school juice shit. This is like, you know, steroids, it's all steroid shit, making my, you know, chemical warfare. The guys who made this, I think, are dead. You know, it's a fucking VHS, but she sells all that shit, you know, from bodybuilding. Alright, I'm in trouble. I fucking stepped on a wire and the fucking thing got cut off. Alright, anyway, I was going to put this on. Look at the Mexican hat. Remember, she's Mexican. Look at it. Yeah, she don't wear this hat. Give it to her father. Look, she's selling it. Look. Ay. There you go. I can't even do it. I'm in trouble. You have no idea. I knocked shit over here. I fucking accidentally stepped on a wire. Cut this phone off. Anyway, alright, listen. Enough bullshit. What was I going to say? Alright. Listen. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. Pay your child support. Stop fucking around. Okay? Don't be a deadbeat dad. You got to pay your child support. You gotta have memory problems. You want to rebuild your brain barrier. This shit fucking really works. But it's not a pre-workout, so don't expect you know, whatever. Alright? I got all kinds of shit. I'd love to sit here and just show you shit. You guys would be like, oh my God, this is like oddities. Oddities, bro. You have no idea. One time I showed you guys an elephant. We had a stuffed baby elephant here. All kinds of shit. People throw it out. People throwing it out. She sells everything. A stuffed fox. Somebody shot a fox and they had it like mounted and stuffed it, and then they threw it out. My girlfriend took it and now she sold it. Sold it for like $200-300. Anyway, alright. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stop fucking around.